Welcome back. I'm going to be doing a reading for Virgos, and this is going to be a general reading, and I will elaborate on if I see partnerships, money, career, general information, what's coming towards you that you don't see. Those are going to be the questions that I'm seeking to find answers for. So hang tight, we've got a good reading in store for you. I'm going to use some oracle cards and a tarot deck and confirm it with another tarot deck. So we're going to pull some oracle. We have light and recognition and reward. There's that row. Then I'm going to pull a couple cards from this oracle deck as well. Oh, see, they just want to be seen. And there's two of them. The Green Witch and the Farmer's Market. I really like this deck. No one decision is significant. The act of intentionally calls to you. Remember to distinguish abundance from wholeness. Choose wisely and intentionally. And the last deck is going to be from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I see the author is Colette Baron Reed. And we have three of them: Poised, Clean It Up, and Observer. We're going to get some tarot for the light and recognition and rewards. First, we have Justice. So if you have not been recognized for the work you've been doing, the role that you're playing, maybe you're a parent and you're not being recognized, maybe your child says, "Mom, I just really love that food you cooked for me." Recognition for a job well done. That's just an example. The Two of Swords. The Swords is a communication card, and it's something that you're not wanting to look at right now. And it's sitting next to the Justice. We'll clarify these cards as we're moving along. We now have the Three of Pentacles. This is also an Earth card. This is like, so the Two of Swords and Three of Pentacles is going to be your daily activities, things that are going on in your life now that you need to know about. But there's justice coming from these daily activities. And maybe life has been so hard and you're getting recognition for your daily task, your daily activities. And with this one here, this is the teamwork and the collaboration that you're looking for. You're being recognized in your team environment. So for decisions, no one decision is significant. The act of intentionally calls to you. Remember to distinguish abundance from wholeness. Choose wisely and intentionally. So I kind of have that same opinion that some days and some moments I want to make that intention and that decision with intention that I am not just going to randomly, for example, put all food in my mouth without even thinking. I'm going to intentionally decide that this is what I'm going to eat and this is what I'm not going to eat, for example. But you're making decisions with intention. And the first card is the Page of Cups. This is a youth. This is emotions. So you're choosing your emotions with more intentions. You're not going to just let them run wild and all over and controlling your life. You're going to be more in control, even if it's just at a beginning level of working on your emotions, because we also have another cup message coming out. And the cups are, water, emotions, things from the heart. So you also have this partnership coming towards you that is where you're both going to see eye to eye on decisions. And this could be any partnership. So with this intention that you're making and these decisions that you're acting on, choose wisely. Choose it with, wholeness, That's what the message is coming out as. And you have another cup card. So this intentions is all about emotions. Emotions that are affecting your life, or maybe they're not affecting your life, and you're finally get control over your emotions because you're more intentionally, like with love, you want to give somebody love intentionally instead of withholding what you're feeling, because now is the time to tell somebody, you know, of all the great things they mean to you, because you may not have another moment, or maybe this is the best opportunity to express those, because that's what it's asking us to do right now, is to be really intentional with our emotions right now. And this card here is the Five of Cups. This is a person still looking back at what they lost, what was hurtful, and behind him is two more cups. And I find this interesting that it's sitting right next to this two cups. So if they would just turn around, they'd see that this partnership is right here. And so whatever they need to let go of, which is now is a good time because the full moon's coming up, I believe around the 13th or 14th. I need to look that back up again. So full moons are used to release hurt, grudges, things that are no longer, we don't need them in our life. They're keeping the good from coming in. And this page is bringing in this cup of love for this partnership, but we can't see it because we're too busy being consumed with what we lost. So this message that's coming to you, they're asking you to be very intentional, let go of any past hurt, because you definitely have it sitting right here at your doorstep waiting for you. There is some light that is trying to be shined on you in this oracle card right here, light. And I could read about this one. It would probably give us some more detail about why this is here, and maybe it has shed some light on this emotional situation that's going on. One moment, please. The card reassures you that this is your time to be in the light. No matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised, which goes with this recognition card, which is being recognized for the things that you've done. That's, oh yeah, it's right here. I was wondering why. I know I saw it. Okay, so this other oracle card is recognition and rewards. And you have this card here to go with it. The teamwork. This team that you're working with now is recognizing you. Justice is coming your way. And this blockage that was happening about your recognition because something had happened is now no longer there. That energy is gone. Justice is coming through very strongly and bringing you that recognition and reward. That was something that you earned, and it is going to be given to you. And the light is being shined on you with this recognition and reward. So with all that hard work that you have put in, could be years in the making, it's now yours right now. The energy is here, and that is your message. It is here now. So moving on to the last set, we have the Observer, Clean It Up, and Poised. I'm not very clear on this deck yet, so I would have to look it up, but I think I'm going to narrow it down to just one to keep this moving along, and maybe we'll look up the other ones. So with the Observer, we see the moon, which is an emotional situation, and the stars, which are healing, and we have a coyote looking through a telescope up at the moon, sitting on an egg, and he's observing. We also have the number 49. You could be 49 years old. But let me check this one out. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences so much that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is the perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaging with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illustration is the miracle. Illumination is the miracle you seek and then you will indeed find. In a relationship, this card, sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of the unresolved past experiences dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can overcome together. Take to the higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself and in others and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. This card definitely lends to this row above with all these emotions and partnerships. It's asking you to take a step back. People are also in your life learning and growing, and they're saying things. Maybe they've been frustrated in the past, maybe they've been triggered, maybe they're so excited that it just comes out of their mouth and they're not filtering, and you're hearing things that might be affecting you that you can just, not let it affect you. It can just roll off, and you're going to see it that it's their situation and I have mine. But thank you for your information they're sharing, is basically. So we have the star with this observer. The star is a major card. This is the healing card. This is your skills. This is the being recognized. We're back to this observer is now being recognized. Again, it's going to point right back. The star is pointing right back to this light card where people see you for your skills. This is a really good combination here. So if there was any doubt that all that work you've done in your past, you will be recognized and you will be seen for this now. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles. This is back to your everyday activities. It is a earth sign. It is your material world. It's the things you can touch. And right now, this card is saying that you're hanging on to something material too tightly. And sometimes when we hang on to something tightly in our hands, we are not able to observe all the things that are around us. And it's asking you to, put down that material thing that you have this narrow focus on and look at the bigger picture, because this light that's being shined on you is for all the things that you've accomplished or need to be seen for and recognized and, receive the abundance that's coming your way regarding that. This card here is another example or confirmation of the reward and recognition coming your way. So obviously, Virgo, you've earned this. And knowing the Virgo, they've done the hard work. They've definitely put the time and effort into building all the tasks and putting it in order and making sure that it's all in alignment. And all we're asked in this reading here, the message that's coming through is let go. We have a full moon coming up. Let go. All this abundance and recognition is sitting at your door. You're being healed. You're being seen. Your skills are awesome. And here comes the end. This is the last card of our message is coming out. This is a really good reading. It's really saying that yes, the test that you've gone through, the test after test after test, and you're completing them, and it seems like it's never ending. And will it ever stop? And here we finally have reached to the point where we're saying, yes, you're done. Here's all your recognition. You are being seen for the work you're doing. And if you're waiting for confirmation, this reading is your confirmation that you are being seen. It is done. So congratulations for the hard work. Well done. Let's do a little confirmation, and I'm going to not keep this reading too long. I wanted this to be a general reading for Virgos to give us information that we didn't see coming. We are really good, we being me, being a Virgo as well, we have a hard time receiving recognition and reward and looking up from all the work that we put in to see that our accomplishments. There are so many accomplishments all around us, and sometimes it's hard to see them. I remember taking a day and sitting around my environment, because this card here, when you're the observer, you are looking at all the landscape around you and the people that are in it and looking at the accomplishments. Even if you're giving this recognition to yourself, that you should be doing. And that's what this reading is talking about, because the reading question is, what do I not see? And it's saying right here, you're not seeing this, but it's coming and it's here, and yeah, you're going to be rewarded for it. So we have the Page of Pentacles. This is a message coming in regarding finances, material things. Could be investments, money, jobs, career. And it's a message. It's a message coming to you regarding material. So if you've been looking for work or a career change, that's what this card is. And I'm going to let it confirm this row here, that the light is being shined on you regarding your skills. And if this is career related, you're going to be seen for it and recognized. If you're already in a career and people on your team are giving that recognition to you. The Tower is in your second row, and it falls under this, all these emotions. So if you're stuck in this emotion here, where you can't see this partnership that's behind you, the Tower is coming in. And on this deck, there's usually two people, the male and the female, coming out of the Tower. And in this deck, it's just the female. So this is about a relationship. It's pointing more to the single Virgo, that you're being thrown out of your tower because the single person that you are is not making you happy, because you're now going to have this extremely big change in regards to your singlehood. I'm teasing. But yes, it looks like this partnership is going to be, you're no longer single, and whatever that means in your reading. Take it as it resonates. If this is not resonating with you, this is not your message. It's just meant for the person who's tuning in and they're listening to this reading. This is yours. So you're going to be thrown out of your singlehood. I'm laughing because I'm single, and I'm mostly laughing at myself. As much as I strive to stay single and enjoying my singlehood, it looks like that's all going to change. So, moving on. I'm going to confirm the last row here. We have the Observer, the Star being recognized, your skills, your healing, letting go of your finances so they're not so tight that you're not seeing everything else that's coming in for you. See, I keep laughing because it is so spot on when we're asking for the information or needing information. The confirmation just keeps coming. And here again, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is retirement, inheritance, making it to the end of our career peak, that we've made it, that the recognition for the hard work is here. This is the ending card of this reading, which I find extremely just a very great reading, because here we are, we're observing, we're being recognized, we're letting go of all that material instead of clean also tight. We're being recognized, and you are at your financial fulfillment. So all the plans that you've made, all the work that you put in is being recognized. You're being rewarded for it. You're being healed from any past situations that you've let go of. And now you get to be maybe in a retirement state or enjoying the fruits of your labor. So wow, of a message you did not see coming. Wow. So congratulations, Virgo. I'm going to end it on a good note and enjoy the rest of your day, and many blessings to you. We'll see you in the next video.